Hello, and welcome to Boost and Ethanol plays some Ridge Racer 7. This is what I'd consider to be one of the best racing games of all time. I picked it up recently, last week, actually, and yeah, I've fallen in love with it. This game it's incredibly polished, the actual driving in it at least. What I'm talking about, I should probably just show you. So I'm just going to do a couple of arcade races. Track list is kind of short and repetitive. It's decently long. It hasn't gone too repetitive for me yet. I'll just do this. What car shall I use? Right, so first thing, actually no, I'll talk about that later. Let's do this. This is the cover car, sure. We'll use this then. Right, so loading times in this game are probably one of the few flaws with this game. It's just slightly, early PS3 game, so it's going to be long. And this is, yeah, it's not Mod Nation Racers bad, but still kind of bad. Right, so what you want to do is get it near the red line, or as close to the red line as possible, for a good launch. And there you go. Right, so if you've never seen Ridge Racer before, what it's all about is doing this. Insane drifts. Not that crazy, obviously, but you know, that's all the gist of it. More like that kind of drifts. Basically, you want to be drifting around every sharpish corner, even more so than older games. Now, since there's nitrous added, I believe that was added in Ridge Racer 6. But yeah, the nitrous system, you fill it up by drifting. The higher the faster you drift, the higher the speed you do when drifting, the more nitrous you get. And basically, you can then choose how many canisters, bottles, whatever you use when you boost. So you can use just 1, 2, or 3, which is crazy. And I kind of want to show 3. So yeah, I'm drifting a bit too much. There's 3 handling types in this game, I guess. There's sort of this one, which is standard, usual Ridge Raceriness. There's then crazy, car won't drive in a straight line, which is dynamic, and then there's mild, which is sort of the grip, my car doesn't want to drift properly, style. I quite a fan of the standard style, since it drifts just about enough, but you can still straighten it out if you need to. Alright then. That was a triple nitrous, by the way. If you kept an eye on my speedometer, you'd see that I was almost hitting 400 kilometers an hour. That's about... And, trying to think now, 220? Yeah, 220 miles an hour sounds about right, maybe a bit further. 230, maybe, who knows. I'm not so good with my kilometers to... I think that's actually 240, 400 kilometers. Anyway, enough with me trying to convert things in my head. Roughly, back to drifting. There we go, I sort of stayed in drift. What you want to be doing is sort of minimizing drift angle. There's sort of a way where you can sort of make the car drift without making any tyre smoke, which is sort of like there you saw at the beginning of the drift where I just started just sliding sideways without leaving any tyre marks. That's the fastest way to get around corners. Yeah. I'm alright at this game, maybe it's just because I'm commentating or I'm not using my own cars or something. That's my excuse for it. This game isn't that difficult, in all honesty. It gets a bit more difficult, but like with your own cars, it's fairly easy. I'll just use a 1 nitrous.
This isn't gonna be easy.
there's slipstream. There's a slipstreaming mechanic. There we go. I can do in English. Where basically the closer you are to the back of other cars, the faster you can go. It's sort of in like a doesn't work realistically, where you can go way past the red line, like where you should sort of top out because gear ratios. Today, there we go. That was a nice maneuver. Yeah, it's everything about the actual driving, I'd say, is really polished. There's nothing wrong with it. The whole drifting thing is very good and makes you feel like a great driver. The nitro system is well implemented, and the slipstream is well done too. It's just like, I have no complaints about actual driving. Right then, let's do. Shall I show off one of each driving style? I think I shall. What track? This one's good. I'll do this in a mild car. Why not? No, I'll leave. Maybe we should have showed off mirror mode, whatever. Yeah, how to drift. There we go. Oh yeah, this isn't technically a car game. This is technically a machine game. It never actually says the word car in at all. Slightly interesting. I mean, speaking of the cars, actually, they do look really nice. Like, they've got this sort of 90s look. Not like, well, the one I've got is sort of based on a Fit 500 or whatever, but you know, they've got this sort of, quite a lot of them are sort of based on mid-2000s look, but they've sort of been modernised to look really modern. Like, I'm talking about, like, sort of stuff you'd see today if, you know, they didn't have, crazy spoilers and stuff. Just with, like, fancy LED taillights and stuff. Okay, this is 7 gears. Cool. Alright, there we go then. So this is a mild car. You can see it just sort of, it doesn't really like drifting, but if it has to, it will. There we go. That was sort of good drift you're supposed to do, where you can't really see tyre smokes. Smokes? Yes. Okay, I'm topping out at 300 kilometers here. Yeah, there we go, that was alright. Yeah, sure, I was used to. Yeah, I'll try and win this one. Oh wow, look. Okay, decent bit of speed. Right, don't drift through there. No, I tried to. Drift around there. Basically, if it's a tightish corner that you can't take flat out, just drift. You really shouldn't need the brakes in this game. I think the only reason they really bothered putting brakes in this game is because every racing game has them. It's just sort of needed now. Or at least that's the only thing I can think of. Alright, again it's slipstream. Of the other pink car. Yeah, not two. Maybe we should save it for a 3. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, getting nicely here. Drift, 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 drift. There we go. These, it's actually quite nice to handling. There we go. Crazy super mega awesome speed. There we go. See, told you I was competent at this game. Just when I'm driving a bright pig, Fiat 500 look like. Sure, I may as well just use it. Oh, it's crazy. Wasn't expecting it to snap like that. Right then. Through here. rather grippy. I do like the way the cars handle here. Like the way they've got this, like usually they're just sort of really grippy, but then once you start drifting, they do sort of have this on rails go around turns thing. Like you don't actually need to steer while drifting. Like most of the time I don't even bother touching the stick. Like right now, not touching the stick. Probably should have a bit there, but hey. Basically just touch the stick to go into drifts and out of drifts. Now I'll save up for a 2. There we go. See ya. Or was that too soon, Junior? I think so. There we go. And across the line. Still have control after you've crossed the line. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, there we go. So I've shown you that I'm sort of competent. Now to take away all that faith you had in me by driving a dynamic car. Basically, these are the ones that don't stop drifting. Don't stop sliding. Not believing. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, they're good for changing direction really quickly. Let's go with this track. Yeah, so basically, slide lots and don't like going in straight lines, which isn't fun. Yeah, I'm gonna drive. Sure, I'll go another machine category 3. Basically, there are 4 tiers, and you have the slow ones at the top and fast ones at the bottom. A bit backwards, but sure. Yeah. Let's use unlimited nitrous. Actually, no, I would show off mirror mode, but I'm sort of not very good at this game, as is with dynamic cars and unlimited nitrous, actually, which is only available in arcade mode. But I've been playing a small bit of it and of the arcade mode, and yeah, just the unlimited nitrous thing's weird. Because it is possible to just hold it down, and it's just sort of difficult to, gear changing and stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, Dig Dug makes body kits, apparently. There we go, got a decent launch, up onto the slipstream. Oh wait, no, I don't need to. Right, look. Oh, that's not gone well. Yeah, there's a reason I don't like nitrous and this. Go in straight line. Alright, I'll just use 2. Yeah, basically this car just doesn't stop sliding. And just really wants to... It doesn't usually... The dynamic cars don't like to get out of slides. Wait, 360. Yeah! I'm Le Drift God. Alright, there we go. I'm getting good at this now. I believe dynamic cars are technically the fastest if you can handle them. But I think it's more a matter of whether you can or cannot. Alright, too fast, too furious. Yes. Land it. Nailed it. That was perfect. On. This is alright. There's one of the beginning cars you can pick is because it gives you an option of a dynamic, a mild, and a standard handling car. The dynamic car only has 4 gears. It's rather bad to drive. That's why I avoided it. I didn't pick it here. Maybe I should have showed off the 3 beginning cars actually. I wouldn't have driven a bright pink car, so yeah, don't know. Right, basically if I'm using triple nitrous, don't drift unless I need to. I'm actually finding it alright to drive now. It's still a bit difficult to use dynamic, but I don't know. It's not too bad. But no, I'm getting the hang of it at least. One more lap now, and then I will be victorious, hopefully. I think just the lower classes too, a bit easier. Like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. There we go. I assume that's, what's her face talking in the background? Raikyo Nagase? Something like that. The, sort of mascot or whatever for, Ridge Racer. Basically, if you played Ridge Racer Type 4, the person that's in the intro. Because, they brought her back or something for this game. Because apparently people cared about the mascot for a game. That appears in intros and cutscenes. Or like, what? Like, she doesn't even really turn up. She's just in like 2 shots at the beginning.
You shook him off and took first.
Indeed. And there we go. That was Ridge Racer, the game that you should go and buy now. Maybe I'll be nice enough to put an Amazon link in the description. I don't know. Probably not. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Until next video, goodbye.